Hello and welcome back to Terra Invicta. We are continuing on our total war with the aliens this morning as we lock down space, we lock down Earth, we move into, honestly, just a lot of, I think, war today. We're going to try to go to war with Russia, which we're in control of, but we want to give to other countries. We have China here, which we have to sort of take back. We're going to have Taiwan invade China. We're building a ton of spaceships up in space, but we need a lot of noble metals. Even though we're making a lot, we still need a lot for the spaceships we have going. So we're going to lock in these assignments that we started with and see what unfolds. We have captured a base on Mars from the Resistance. I guess we were doing this and I forgot all about it. All about it. Well, we might as well make you nice. We've got more than enough to do this. So let's battle station, battle station. Why not battle station? Upgrade that op center. That's all upgraded. We want a command center on here. That is what that is. We're already working on that. We'll put on a heavy fusion reactor farm. Heavy fission. No, heavy fusion. What else do we got here? Fusion pile. Let's replace that with a heavy fusion farm. 14.6 UR fusion pile. We'll put one there as well. I want to get rid of a Spaceworks because I don't really want Spaceworks on the planet. This interests me not. A nanofac I could deal with though. All right, that's a load of power. Last thing I just need to find is a, let's see, skunkworks, layered defense, fusion pile, nanofac. Fusion reactor farm. I was looking for a marine barracks, but I guess we don't have one. They're also going to need an agriculture complex, so let's put one of them on there. They're also going to need a civilian complex, so let's put one of them on there. And then marine battalion. The rest of that I'm willing to just let stay destroyed. Borane Nova lanterns are available.
I will help them.
I'll keep them safe.
You're protecting them. We got a new navy in Indonesia. That's nice. A little bit extra juice there. A new navy over in the EU as well. We're up to 5 armies in the EU. That's actually pretty good. And we've almost caught back up with China in military tech at the PDL. So all this is great. Why you make a revolt, not war? War only blocks their armies. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going in through Cameroon and just attacking these aliens while they're still very weak.
Cleaning things up.
Wrapping up here.
We got a spy.
Prepping for mission.
Laying the groundwork.
I will report when my mission is complete.
Prepping for next mission.
The question is who?
Prepping for next mission.
Cleaning things up.
Turk Turgleson, I think.
Mission in progress.
Mission in progress.
Actually, it could be anybody.
Prepping for mission.
Wrapping up here.
I hate when they got a spy on me. All right, we got a successful crackdown in the Netherlands. Did we do that? We're purging the Netherlands.
I will report when my mission is complete.
No, we're purging something else. The EDF is fully repaired. 1.7k on our main fleet. That's incredible. We're gonna call these guys EXP1 for explorers and EXP2. They're going into deep space. Turkey is asking its ally Italy to attack Suriname. Definitely not. And if we're in control of Italy here, let's fix this relationship map. No, let's get rid of it. You gotta be a little careful with alliances, so. Research the Nova Lantern is the upgraded version of the best Nova drive you have. Okay. Servants as a whole are a dumb, overpowered faction. I mean, the servants, you know, they're meant to be empowered by the aliens, so. That is kind of their thing. Okay. Okay. This is a beautiful upgraded station. I adore it. This is another beautiful upgraded station with atom smashers already being built. This is another almost fully upgraded station, but we'll build the atom smashers up here because it's got 3. And that's good enough for me. Same deal here. You're going to need that upgraded power for those guys. Beauty.
Our people have taken control.
Beauty. So we didn't get that Netherlands point, but we did get the Belgium-Luxembourg point. New space works in, what is this, low Venus orbit? Okay. Just getting some better docks here just in case. War is love.
Some threats.
War on soldiers sometimes makes love. That's one-sided. Always maintain a converted agents on the servants. Sabotage their research. When sabotage is max value, they can't end the research before the sabotage. Before Hydra language, aliens don't care what you do with the servants. Oh, interesting. They keep behind them. All the other factions are more ready for them. I mean, again, I like the servants have taken control of some stuff and sort of given it over as time goes on, but we haven't had too much trouble with them. Obviously, when they owned all of the EU and they gave it to the aliens, that was scary. But there are things you could do to stop that.
Standing by.
Ready.
Tunisia, Saudi Arabia. Sure, man. Let's go Tunisia.
Going in hot.
Ready to go.
Where to?
Somebody's got to put a defend interests in
Securing our
Italy.
interests.
Standing
So
by
we'll make
for
it
orders.
him. And then this
Reporting
guy
Where do you
probably
need
just purge
targeting the opposition?
Belgium, Luxembourg. And we'll keep adding that into the EU. What's this guy doing?
Your orders?
Defend. Defending Belgium, Luxembourg. No, defend Italy.
Making things safe for our people.
Oh, the PDL and the EU need to be defended
At
as
your
well.
service.
So, sorry, you're going to defend
Making
the
things safe
EU.
for our people.
And you're
Ready
going to
for my mission.
defend... You can't defend.
What's the op?
Standing by for orders.
Your orders?
I'm not willing to let you die. .5 unrest. Wow. All right. Well, that's, I guess, just what it is. I could have them disband. One of the Chinese armies. I feel like I'm losing armies out of here anyway. Oh, you know, I am, because we gave away so much territory. Demand claims from Christchurch. Timor-Leste, again, I don't understand why you... Aha, Indonesia, but it's got a little fist. Madagascar. That's the only, like, non-hostile claim here, basically. Polynesian states. New Caledonia is also Indonesia. New Zealand can be Indonesia. Australia can be Indonesia. Or at least half of it can be. I'd love another purge. You're defending? Okay, hold on.
Standing by for orders.
Why don't I have you defend here?
Protecting our interests.
And then I can actually have
At
this
your
guy
service.
purge. Are you purging this as well? Man, if this is the case, why don't we just max purge
Removing our
Luxembourg right
enemies.
now, and then that sets us up a little bit better. Today is war day, like most people say. Today is laundry day. This is true. Griefing the servants in Russia and India with constant crackdowns. Yeah, that's one thing, right? You could always just crack down a point and then not move in and just let the other groups take it. There ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of bump and grind. All right, we're up to 11 enemies there.
Offering counsel.
Securing
I'm
our
gonna
control.
let them keep going
Making
just
things
because
safe for our people.
they are big.
Making things safe for our people.
All right, we got a bunch of orbital cores. I will let them upgrade. Construction of an Explorer MK2 class. This guy's a big boy. This guy's a big guy that can actually explore planets. So I'm just going to pick a random planet and send them to it. That's how that's going to work. We should actually rename his fleet X3 as well. And I guess let's go bink, 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 bink. Sort them just a little bit. Good idea. First campaign that actually got off the ground had North America and South America controlled, was trying to figure out a peaceful way to unite South America, and you declared war on AA controlling the EU. The alien admin, hoping you could quickly nip it, ran into constantly having to save itself in stupid ways. Yeah, no meta knowledge. Yeah, it's a bit of the annoying thing where there does seem to be a bit more meta knowledge in this game than I would like. Sometimes it feels like you need a bit more meta knowledge. I mean, I guess not that you need it, but it seems extremely helpful. So you're X4. You're X5. You're X4. So this is all our Explorer fleets ready to go now. $20 weeks on most of them. We've got no metals because we're building so many ships. We have a bunch of ships basically in queue that all require metals. So once that metals hits about 1,000, it just drains the whole bank. Bit afraid of such things. How am I supposed to know off the bat who to look out for when I'm still coming to grips with national priorities? Yeah, it is. I think it's like one of the unfortunate things of this game is that I played a few campaigns before I really felt like I knew what I was doing, or a few partial campaigns before I really felt like I knew what I was doing, and That seems difficult in a game that's like, oh, the game takes over 100 hours to play. Like, you don't want to play for 80 hours and then be like, oh, I'm buckled. I can't win, you know? But I also feel like a lot of the problems, at least in this playthrough, a lot of the problems we keep encountering, you know, we almost lost China to the Protectorate and almost lost basically the entire game to the Protectorate. We managed to bounce back from that. The alien admin took over all of South America and all of EU, and we managed to bounce back from that. We had 2 invasion fleets coming, one of which we managed to stop by sacrificing our own army. The next one we couldn't get an army to in time, but we were able to throw enough like exo fleets at it. So, and even if it had landed, we had armies that could have fought, but little of interest or urgency to report at the time. Great. I love that one. It's a great notification. You'll learn it by testing. Yep. Only have so much patience. Yeah, no, absolutely. I hear you on that. All right, you picked up Belgium, Luxembourg. So let's pick up the EU. Let's pick up Italy and Spain. And the PDL. And I guess Indonesia. And I guess the Central Asian Union. No ally with the Congo or Iran. Dude, United States and India are rivals with just about everybody on the map. Okay.
We are in control here.
Beautiful. So now we're in total control of Belgium, Luxembourg. We'll pick up the whatever it's called, priority control there, executive control soon. PDL can federate with Russia, putting them into a permanent economic and military alliance and allowing them to share their space programs. No, they can't. No, they absolutely can't. Fundamentally untrue. Here's another question. Why can't I go to war with the Far East Federation?
Acknowledged. Heading to the capital.
Ready for my mission.
Because we should be able to do that.
Securing our control.
Ready for my mission.
Spain is in March. Italy is today. Okay, so we'll do that.
Time to make our move.
We can absorb Italy into the EU. And I would love it, actually, if you guys could go back to blowing up alien assets.
Taking it to them.
Ready. On guard.
That'll be an ideal situation. How do you peace out with the AAS resistance? In my case, it was India and Russia, as both servants and protectorate hated you. Biggest beat stick of a faction that hates you will rival your controlled countries. 20 days in Italy until full control. Oh. Yeah, you're right. I can't join that federation yet. Can I? You know what? I'm willing to test that.
Ready for
Then again,
orders.
you know what?
I'll bring assistance.
Why don't I just wait one tick and then it's like guaranteed? I probably could also boost up my public relations here. See how it goes. Sun, Mercury, Halo, orbit. Okay.
I will help them.
Offering support.
Where are all those guys? Nowhere.
Protecting our interests.
Defending the VIP.
L1 Mercury at Huxley Station. These guys should all be the Henry Durant Station. Launch to Henry Durant, launch to Henry Durant. Launch to Henry Durant. There's a new transfer interest. Okay, confirm. Okay. Okay. So these are the Mercury Mercs. Antimatter plasma core torch. Ooh, I bet that's a good ship engine. You said the Nova Lantern was really good as well. Borane plasma jet. Yeah, I mean, we got one engine. Let's do another. Still generally feels like I'm just at this point getting all of the techs. I think we're high enough up there that we can kind of get away with that. Debris is passing close to Socrates Station in orbit. What is Socrates Station that it doesn't have any kind of thing to deal with this? Oh, yeah. It's one of these stations that are literally nothing. Indonesia gets another army. Okay. We're almost maxed out on CP here, I'm actually realizing. Spain gets another army. Okay, lots of fights going on in Africa. Oh, Exodus just declared war on me. Didn't I cancel this? I had him in the wrong area. Mercury Mercs, merge fleets, Alpha 110, merge fleet, Alpha 111. Okay. And I'm also just going to say up, 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 up. Another alien facility trashed. Poland gets a nuke. Depends on when it lands the mission, yeah. If Devlo is not on cooldown, you need full control in both for Federation, yeah. Timing the missions with the day counts. Where missions take like a month, yeah. Battle stations, battle station, battle station. Okay. Start building up some of these other Earth stations. There's executive control of Italy and defend in Russia. We pick up 2 more armies. Fantastic. I should definitely also be building some other stuff. I never set this control up. Yeah, Italy's in really good shape, actually.
I'm here. On my way to the capital.
Acknowledged. Securing our interests.
Ready for orders. Gear up.
I don't know what I'm using exotics for. I must be building something that requires exotics. I feel like I missed paying attention to something on there. Anti-satellite test. The world watched with horror as the Netherlands lit up the sky with anti-missile lasers and kinetic interceptors, introducing massive quantities of wreckage into low Earth orbit. Russia is expected to make a formal response any day now. Punitive sanctions. Debris throughout low Earth orbit increases by 5. The Protectorate suffers a massive loss in public opinion around the world, but a huge public opinion boost in the Netherlands. How big? Not that big.
Offering support.
Lending my expertise.
Protecting our interests.
On guard.
Crack down. There. I might be able to steal that. Warming reaches 2.5 degrees. Human-induced warming has reached 2.5 above pre-industrial levels. Extreme heat waves, megastorms, flooding, and drought are becoming common throughout the world. More worrying still is the Atlantic meridional overturning circulation current. A critical pattern of flow that moves warmer water further south into the North Atlantic Ocean is on the verge of collapse. Should this happen, it will transform wind temperature and precipitation patterns across the globe with disastrous results. 4.8k. I'm going to do that one. Ooh. Kind of running low on fizzles. Can I sell like 5,000 base metals? For an insane infinite amount of money? Yes. I mean, I definitely am working on environments. It's got to get up to 10 though. Even the PDL is not that high. I'm getting concerned about global warming. Have to go watch the Terra Invicta video so I can see how you play this at the start. It's messy, but it's good. Xenoforms that you see, xenoforms that you cleaned because it gives XP and delays aliens. Yeah, the xenoforms, like the plants, you should pretty much always burn down as much as you can, so. Only one good counselor with high command. Yeah, the thing is like your high command counselors aren't really needed for a lot of things early on. I use them for, in the early game, I use them to defend interests, stabilize, and burn down stuff. And I would mostly say it's like, it's defend top priority, burn down second priority, stabilize as third. Hey, a probe. Take me there. Yeah, this planet sucks. Trash planet. Not interested. The USS Enterprise has arrived on another planet. In the Carioli parking lot. I'll let it perk. Oh, no, I won't. No, that was a waste. Waste Delta V. Dude. Victor 96. These guys are just chasing me around Jupiter. I'm a bit worried. I have all these explorers heading out to Jupiter, and I don't actually know that we're going to be able to claim anything out here because there's a big alien fleet that just keeps zooming around. Now, the EDF is big enough to deal with them, but... See how that goes. A bunch of new atom smashers just came online. We're almost up to 0.2 antimatter per turn. Total cost of all halves reduced by 15%. That's a pretty big one. I guess let's upgrade the antimatter reactors. Can you fully embrace the aliens? Depending on who you're playing as, yeah. The Protectorate and the Servants both pretty much fully embrace them. We are also a pro-alien faction, but we want to become allies with the aliens. So it's a little bit different. That's fine. We're winning all those still. Keep unrest down in China until you get the cohesion up. Do remember to always kind of look at the rest state, because like for example, like the PDL is higher than I would like right now at 3, but if I drop it, if I spend a counselor to drop it below 3, it's just going to go back up to 3 as its rest state. Realistically, I'm just like, okay, well, I'm just going to leave it then at 3. There's not really point in me wasting a counselor here unless they have nothing else to do. Yeah, they are really chasing that ship. Survey. Survey Europa. 28 days. Now, whether or not that's enough time for the aliens to let me get away with that, but we'll have to see. I'm happy to have a couple exploration fleets out there. The Greater India Project. Interesting. Oh, we just captured an initiative agent as well in Thailand. Uh-oh. The enemy has sufficient ships in its fleet to be able to force combat by surrounding our fleet. Well, I'm going to try submitting. The victor pursues them. The pursuers engage the enemy fleet, spent 4.4 Delta V in the chase. The evading fleet and remaining attackers spent 3. RIP the USS Enterprise. There's not much I can do about that. Widespread panic. Change our democracy score or change our I like this calm the public option. Cohesion changes by 0.45. It's not the best, but the rest value is 2.8 right now, so unrest increases by 1. That's okay. That will start going down. Significant public opinion or democracy score changes by 0.02. Nah, I like our democracy score. We'll just calm the public.
Complete.
Federate with Italy. We can send someone in there to bring that back down if we need to. You're gonna go tier 3 base. You're gonna go tier 3 base. What I'm gonna put on those bases, really have no clue. Dirty alien lovers, they all gotta be destroyed. Well, I see somebody who's a Humanity First fan. Honestly, I kind of wish I played Humanity First. I like the Academy because they're a good challenge, but just blowing up all the aliens and all the alien lovers sounds very satisfying. Big guns class dreadnought, big guns. Join the mercenary mercs. Oh, that's very good. So our Mercury ships just got 3 of these like heavy antimatter with antimatter point defense batteries. These are big ships alongside of a handful of these shield class ships. So they have a ton of point defense out in Mercury right now. Are we building anything else out here? We're building shield ships. Okay, so they need some sort of like probably like laser ships. Ideally not built with exotics. The last patrol frigates. What are they like? Last patrol frigates. Woefully out of date. Short, medium. Light particle lances. Dudes love the particle lances. And I can't blame them. Just ain't what I'm going for right now. Lasers, component armor, superconducting boils, dirty plasma, antimatter, Poseidon torch. These are going to be small ships. Pulsed plasma core. Thrust is 17, exhaust at 9. That's just fundamentally a better antimatter engine. Combat thrust is 50. 50. Combat thrust is 60. 60. It's a lot of Delta V. I'm having a hard time not putting antimatter engines on everything based on how much antimatter we have. These are really cheap to build, actually. We're gonna call them Last Patrol MK2s. Point defense, ultraviolets, ultraviolet arc lasers. I'd really like to get better lasers, but I outside of the exotic ones, I don't think we have them. So your first run was Academy. That's a bold choice. So Last Patrol frigates, those guys are out of date. Last Patrol MK2 frigates in Mercury. And ready to wrong. 6. Build like 9 of those out in Mercury, I think. Strengthen up that fleet. Okay, we just souped up one of our moon bases. The hell is this moon base? What in the hell is this moon base meant to be? I really can't turn one of them on. Heavy fusion, admin complex. I got an agriculture complex and 2 farms here. There we go. Now I can turn on one of them. Yeah. All right, Indonesia and Thailand. Need some defense.
Securing our control.
Ready for orders.
A lot of people poking their nose in on
Standing
Thailand
by.
lately, so Am I ever going to get this war off the ground?
We're going in.
Doesn't feel like it. Like, I'm meant to be at war with the Far East Federation.
Ready.
I'm going to try you
On
again.
my way to the capital.
What's the op?
See if that does anything for us. All is not lost. If you can protect and secure your countries, it's most important. Even if the world goes down, you can always try to make friends with other factions, ally them, and help reduce against the xenofauna. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, you can make friends with other factions. We're pretty bad at it. Because I'm really being just like, I'll target anybody. 14th of February, EXP4. Okay. Excuse me? This India fleet is bombarding me. Not cool, dude. Not cool at all. India 504. .8 hours.
I will help them.
And this is why we keep people in orbit. You're gonna go back to the station?
Making things safe for our people.
Securing our control.
I'll keep them safe.
Rally with 122. Who are you? Carrier class cruiser. Why didn't you come with me? That's weird. Split off, I guess. Russia is deeply concerned by Netherlands' recent provocative actions. I mean, we're going to absorb the Netherlands pretty quickly, so let's just send a sternly worded letter of disapproval. Nice. Okay, Egypt knocks the servants out. Venus gets a construction complex. Yeah, we're really like sitting on the edge of CP right now. A lot of good mission control, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, okay, this fleet doesn't show up for a year and a half. Almost 2 years. December 2043. Shoot, I should have set an arrival alarm. Titan, Titan, battleship, battleship, cruiser, cruiser. These guys are going to blow up every single thing on Mars. It's a pretty safe bet. 2.9K. Oh, no problem, man. We can get there in like 29 weeks. All right, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Executive control here. You've already been set properly. Okay. The environment of Funchal has been reached a tipping point and is rapidly degrading. Global climate change is causing increased ecological and economic damage. Agriculture is becoming increasingly unviable as soils wash away and growing seasons shorten, destroying farmers' livelihood and threatening the economy of the EU. European Union experiences decreased GDP and increased inequality, but we get a significant public opinion boost. All right, we'll help them.
Policy direction complete.
Yeah, see, this doesn't make any sense, man. Like, I'm rivaled with these guys. I'm rivals with Poland. That's not correct. Sorry, this is the EU. The PDL is rivaled with the Far East Federation. War requirements cannot be allied with allies of the Far East Federation that have armies or nuclear weapons. Cannot be allied to allies. So I can't be allied to Russia? Declare war on the Far East Federation and Russia. We could ask Italy, Spain, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand to join us in the war, and the PDL would serve as the alliance leader. Asking Italy to join its attack on the Far East Federation and Russia. Okay. Spain, Malaysia, Belgium, Singapore, Thailand. Okay. You have a land bridge right there. Why do you have to go by sea? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but... I'm in control of all of Russia's armies. It's not like I'm going to use any of them. I guess this could have been an opportunity to also bring the EU in. And conquer stuff. You know, I'm just going to take this one step at a time. This is our first proper war, so... Okay. So now we have some new tier 3 science stations in orbit that we haven't really decided what we want to do with. Other than the obvious choice, build atom smashers. Do I just do this, honestly? And then put another set of atom smashers maybe over here? Then we save that as atom smasher 2077. No idea what's going on here. We're still waiting on a bunch of firms, I guess. I just blew all my boost doing that. An explorer fleet. It's going to try to escape. It's going to fail. It's going to get exploded. That's okay. Bound to happen. Check Earth environment state on the Intel tab. I mean, the answer is not good. Am I the only nation without a superpower base? Mars troop fleet might need to run. No, they got some good time. I would argue I have a superpower base. Like, Mercury is all of ours. Mars is mostly ours. Earth is... We own everything in Earth orbit is ours. And then on Earth, we own the EU and we own the PDL. I mean, technically, we're in executive control of China as well. We just lost half the points, so... Playing as the High Elves in Warhammer. Nice. Love it. Love it. Yeah, this feels like this is going up a lot right now. Maybe I can start increasing my environmental capacities a bit more. Central Asian Union is almost maxed. Or, well, they're getting there, but we're going to meet our climate change goals. We're probably going to have to do it across the board.
By the numbers.
Some more exotics. Helium Nova torches. The Daedalus drive. That should be a tasty one. Just gonna grab this low tier tech just in case we start losing counselors soon, because I feel like a lot of our guys are pretty old. Hey, Explorer Fleet 1 has completed scans of Europa, and Explorer Fleet 2 has completed a scan of Sinope. Now you have outpost kits. The question be, what do I want? This is really good volatiles. It's also the best fizzles. It's also like pretty good hydrogen. Folga Regio. I don't know that we can actually keep these. I'll be real, but like achievement unlocked, colonize Jupiter, King of the Gods, and colonize Europa. It's full of stars. Outpost founded. Outpost core, fission pile, construction module. That's pretty goddamn handy. I can build this here in 60 days? Seems like that can't be right. Completed on 3/18. All right, man. I'm gonna give that a shot. I could fund multiple. What do you have on you? This is a great question. Fission outpost kit, fission outpost kit, fission outpost kit. He's actually set up to build 3 outposts. There's no way he can get away with all of this, but we might as well try. Not a lot of good noble metals out here. Those are the 2 main fizzle sites. There's pretty good water and volatiles, so I guess we'll take that one as well. And I'm going to have you land at that first site. And then you can refuel for no cost. This other guy is outside of Sinope. I mean, it's not a bad spot. He's the same deal. He's got 3 fission outpost kits. So let's set up one here. I don't know how much this is gonna attract the aliens. Okay, you would just pick like a random crater. All right. Hop you over to another place and let you keep exploring if that's the deal. Because he's still got things he can upgrade. Chris Lauren, hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Noroth, also hi. Xenoforming the Earth, however, is off limits. Hans Castile is our hero. Yeah, low Europa orbit. I didn't think that was going to take very long. It's a full dreadnought, 420 point dreadnought. Sinope as well. Low Europa. Yeah, they do not want me there. Hey. $3K. Yeah. All right. Battle stations here. So I need 348 to make these. Here is another fully operating station. $348. Okay. All right. So better off just to get these exploration ships to just do some exploring, I guess. Alex, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Control points in the Far East Federation would be better protected by blah, 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 blah. Dude, we're just going to steamroll those in a moment. The Japanese fleets are about to land. Funny that, like, noble metals is what we've become the least available on now. At least I can finally figure out, like, why I can't go to war with certain factions. Which is helpful. I'm going to bring you back to the European Union.
Council.
Reporting in.
Which, actually, good question here. Has a federation to do with Belgium, Luxembourg.
Time to make our move.
Ready to go.
You know what? Actually, let's have him do that.
Headed to the capital.
And then Turk
Where to?
Turtleson. This homie can run public campaigns for us anywhere he needs to. I don't really want to add anybody else to us at the moment. I guess I've lost a lot of support in the Central
Ready
Asian
for my
Union.
mission.
And I still like them a lot, so.
Heading to the LZ.
Offering assistance.
Offering assistance.
Defending the VIP.
I am being targeted by Project Exodus with the Investigate Counselor
Prepping
mission.
for next mission.
Okay. Okay. Here come all my fleets. Crash training program. Also going to grab that training supplement program. Guys starting today with a lot of ships. It's good vibes. We got a lot of ships. 2.6K. Transferring to Tiangong orbit. December. From Triton. Now we have a problem. Because there's two fleets. One is coming to Earth. And the other one is going to Mars. And they're both showing up in December 2043. Now, that being said, this fleet's not bad. What are we building out on Mars right now? A Titan. And that's it? You guys got a big las, a troop cruiser, and then nothing but swarm ships. Okay. Okay. I'd like them to take big gun ships then, if that's the case. And I'd actually kind of take a look at that station. You've got 4 battle stations. You've got an ops center. That should get upgraded for sure. Fission reactor, fusion reactor, fusion reactor, fission reactor, Marine Corps, Marine Corps.
Flight suggestion, would a little y'all help this high gain steerable? What do you think, Don? Sure would, Flight. How much? Which direction? Stay away. And Houston, we got a 500 alarm early in the program. Went to...
These are just for control space assets defense. What I want to know is, can I put another Spaceworks in here?
10 degrees right. I think, you know, right. Okay, that wasn't an alarm, that was the code. Okay, right, we saw that. You want them to roll about 10 degrees right? Y'all. Now, flight controllers, about 40 seconds for the gunner, go. Y'all 10 right will help us on the high gain signal strength, over.
Did you say 240? That's saying I have 360 extra there. I didn't want to knock that offline.
Okay, all flight controllers, gonna go for powered descent. Retro? No. Fido. Go. Guidance. Go.
Dang it.
Control.
All right, whatever. It's done. Sun is done. Sinope parking lots. Okay, we lost our initiative asset. You are on Europa. I wish I could hide stuff, but... Okay, so I have like a bajillion forces here. Which does mean I occupy it super fast. Oh. I didn't think you'd get caught so easily. Nice. Avoid the battle. Return available for operations on Jupiter. Transferring to low orbit. An unknown group stole research into the hybrid confinement fusion 4 reactor. PDL took defense of the Far East Federation. Am I still at war with Russia? Yes. Fantastic news for us. Let's take this spot next. As long as we keep moving those armies around together. Command centers on Mars. EXP2. Put that guy on permanent assignment for right now. A level bombardment of my base. Yeah, okay. Can't do much about that. This is a crazy person space right now. You're is a reactor coming online, and that will be enough for it. Like 100 extra power. Guess we could turn those skunk works back on, and maybe that nano factory. 30, 60. That would be 100 extra power. Okay. No, it doesn't count the deactivated module. This mine is not turned on? I'm sorry. Excuse me. Hold on. $187. Everything's already turned off. All right, whatever. We'll wait until the other stuff comes up. Build a ship with 4G combat acceleration. My last patrol fleets. That's good to see. So we have some... Those last patrol frigates are very, very fast. Need a defensive fleet for interception when they're bombing a base or attacking a station. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to build up a fleet in Mars, Mercury, and Earth. And then I think we're going to need, like, another fleet for Jupiter. So, it's all complicated. How goes the war effort?
Mission complete.
Generally pretty good, I would say. We're making progress all over the place.
Score 1 for the good guys.
We're scoring 1 for the good guys. We're going for EXP2, yeah. Yeah, all my explorer ships are not going to last long out there. Pity. Pity it is. Right, proper pity. Thankfully, at least my ships are fast. Keep intercepting me. Alright, so now if we get a new counselor, it starts with 80 XP, which is pretty nice. Heck, let's just do this one and get them up to 120. So it might, in case of emergencies. We're gonna make a 0.2 in atom smashers as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're right, not power stations. They're going to be done 22nd of April. Until those are done, I don't want to upgrade you. I don't want to dunk that much stuff. The European Union can unify with Spain.
Your orders?
That, my dudes, is fantastic news for
On
us.
my way to the capital.
At your service.
I love the sounds of that.
Taking it to them.
Civilian complex, nanofactoring. Heavy fusion. Okay, you're fine. Just waiting on power.
Offering counsel.
I will help them.
On guard.
Bunch of these weird fleets out around Mercury here. Launch. Rally. We're getting Alpha 132. Let's go right away. India Fleet 342 in low Mercury orbit going after 132. Would he beat him? Yeah, these are shield ships. Sorry, do these guys have a base around Mercury right now? Yeah, they have a station and they have 2 craters. So I'm gonna take both of these, I've decided. Let's just wait for those ships to join. Okay. Join. Docked at Huxley Station. Transfer to Henry Durant. 18th of May. Let's do it right now. Particle Knot Dreadnought in Extreme Earth. Our staff have identified a lieutenant for promotion. Excellent. Okay. All right. So the Mercury Mercenaries. 416, 439. Oh, actually, okay. That's a bit of an issue. These guys are in a temporary orbit with a dreadnought, a battle cruiser, monitors, and escorts. They have a couple little baby stations. But this is the one with their shipyard. So we're going to go chase that down. Engage. Accept. And then destroy that hab. Excellent. I want to make sure that they have nowhere to refuel. Engage. Accept. Select, destroy hab, close. Transfer.
Public
One more station to
opinion
go.
is moving in our direction.
Basically, the idea being if they have nowhere to refuel, they won't come in here to try and fight things. Okay. Protectorate to servants. That one doesn't really bother us too much. They're going to start doing repairs as well. A flag class Titan ship has joined the EDF to 1.8. So we actually have a flag class Titan and a flag Titan class Titan. Super heavy plasma cannon, point defense phasers, heavy antimatter point defense, and a spinal antimatter cannon. So one has a super heavy plasma cannon and the other one has a spinal antimatter cannon. They're both big ships. Have we taken over the universe yet? Do we keep the aliens as pets? We're working on it. We're more trying to like keep everybody else as pets. All these Earth forces that have been consistently a problem. You guys are still building stuff out in Mercury, I mean, as well, right? Blast patrols, 10 days, 10 days. Yeah, we'll actually wait on those because they're worth like 40 points
It was
each.
Bertrand Russell who defined the distinction between knowledge by description and knowledge by acquaintance. Soon, so very soon,
Proton
our understanding of distant
fusion.
worlds will not stem from mere readings and photographs, but instead from walking upon alien soil. Director Khalid Al-Ashgar, Project Exodus press briefing.
This is the last tech of the game. Technically, the last tech of the game. Should I do the mission to Saturn? I guess so. We got all these exploration ships. If I can have the computer chasing me around the world. Poland, under control of the servants, has agreed with the alien administration to leave... Oh, the war. I misread that. I thought they left the alien administration. Borane Nova Lanterns. I guess let's work on these other Borane plasma jet torches. Command center, admin complexes.
Policy direction complete.
Unify with Spain. Big EU. Big EU's up to 10 billion GDP. The PDL's up to 18? Man. I am definitely catching up with them. Robotics age. You know what? I gotta tech up that military too here. I think realistically I could probably drop funding. And at 8.3, I can probably go down to 1 tick on government. Electrostatic confinement fusion reactor 3. Oh, we like that one. We use that on a few
Target
ships.
remains operational.
Rolled a 99. All right, those guys are chasing down my explorer fleets still. We'll grab this new drive, or upgraded drive, I should say. Dr. Sean, hello, welcome, welcome. Have I really finished the tech tree completely? Yeah, I actually have. At the very end of the tech tree is proton-proton fusion. That is the final tech. Climate change mitigation, we're also working on that right now. And then there is future tech. And I don't know why there's another column past that, but... So these are, I believe, repeatable techs. Maybe? All human factions that have researched exotics gain exotics and amount that scale with the number of nanofactories they've constructed. Exotics is not something I can research. Exotics. Exotic materials. Does that just count as exotics? I guess it does. I have a lot of nanofactories. We also just merging Spain just dropped us down like another 20 points as well. Probe arrives on this planet. Earth rockets cannot reach it. 100 and 100 though, it's pretty good. XP3 arrives in low Kerme orbit. Tell me more, tell me more. It's not a very good planet. But I'd be interested in... These are my MK3s. So these guys have fusion outposts, fusion platforms, and automated fission outpost kits. Now, we actually haven't surveyed this planet, so let's start that first. Expected to arrive in 3 days. Close. Let's cancel that job. Let's transfer to somewhere else. Why does everything around Jupiter have to suck so bad? What about, like, Hidalgo? Can you transfer here? Survey complete 8th of June. '26th of April. Jake's Rainwater. Can I probe you? I've already probed you, actually. XP3, I want you to go to this planet. Can't just click it. Hey, I gotta find it in this list. I can figure out what hellish system this is around. What's it called? 342842 Lycidas? Is it a Ceres planet? 38342 Lycidas? No. Is it a Jupiter planet? No. Is it a Saturn planet? No. Is it one of these? No. Is it Eros? No. Is it... I don't know where this would be then. I assume I need mission to the outer planets to get to any of these. You know, they're all so far away. Three, 4, 2, 8, 4, 2, Lycidas. What, like, system are you in? Is what I would like to know. Or I guess, can I like send a... spaceship to you somehow? Like it has 342. 342. Hold on. 342. I don't know why you don't exist here. Is this not a real planet? Curious question. Did I ever play Plague Tale Innocence or its sequel? No, I haven't. They look really good though. And I've only ever heard good things about them. Zoom out from here and see. Yeah, but like, how do I determine what system this is part of? It's kind of doing its own thing right now. I feel like this is outer planets. There it is. Requires mission to Saturn. All right, so... you can just click on it if you go from this way. So I'm going to head out to some of these outer planets instead of trying to vibe around Jupiter, because that's obviously not going to work for me. Now, my mercenary troops, merc troops, just got their laser fleets, which pumped them up a bit. So I was kind of thinking about attacking these guys. Are very wounded. These guys, not so wounded. I'm gonna go bump into them and see what they say. Because I could take on one of those fleets, but I probably can't take on both of them at once. That's both of them at once. Yeah, let's just evade that. You make me ask my next question, which is, does he have bases? He does. So I'm just going to pop it into low Mercury orbit. And I'm going to see if I can attack some of those bases. Chiasso and Cluj. I don't know where those are. So we're working on you. We're working on that. I guess getting Netherlands in here would be another 1,000 GDP. Poland obviously would be a decent choice. They just left the war against the aliens, so I am concerned about them. They're also 2 billion and 36 million people. Also, if I take Poland, I have a corridor into Russia.
Removing our enemy.
So we're going to do that.
Acknowledged.
You're working on just patching up the Central Asian Union. I think I'm okay with that. What are these boats doing, man? Nothing. That's weird. Because I told them all to deploy here. You know what, man? There's actually, like, a lot of boats here. Why don't I deploy some of them up north instead? Because I probably don't need them going both ways. I probably don't need them all at once. Being targeted by the resistance. All right, this guy, he's got a layered defense. No, he's got a battle station. Okay. He's got no space docks. I'd like to take out those Mercury bases, but I'm gonna need transport ships to do it. So we're gonna just put these guys back into Henry Durant Station for now, and I'm gonna queue up just a couple of those little transport guys, troop cruisers, which definitely need to be rebuilt. Taxi class, carrier class, troop cruisers are the small ones, so we'll do an updated version of these guys. Again, you pick terrible choices on these. Inertia confinement, hybrid confinement. Give me one of those, and give me a Borane Nova Lantern, I think. I'll take different weaponry as well, because I don't want you using these alien exotics. If I can help it. 4 troop cruisers, ECMs, point defense. 136 Delta V. So these are going to be troop, cruise, MK2. What in here is using exotics? The inertial confinement confusion reactor. You know what? It's so little. I think I'm okay with that. Do I build them on the planet or 135 days? Could build them in the L1 Halo orbit if we wanted. 31. You know what? Let's just queue up 3 of them there. If I ever bought you the first game, would you consider playing it? The amount of stuff I have on my playlist, unfortunately, is super long. I probably have a key for Plague Tale, honestly. I would not be surprised if there's one on the giveaway list right now. Oh, you like to stay up to date on your newer game titles? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to stream it if I played it. And honestly, I bought a couple of games over Christmas that I really want to play as well. So it's very difficult. I'd love to play it, but it's just about the time. I do very much appreciate the offer. You're building, okay, that stuff and that stuff, that's all okay. I want to be real with you and let you know, so. We do have room for another counselor as well. We lost our initiative guy. Well, I think that's okay. So I have a question about going to war with them. Do I just have to abandon, yeah, all their Federation alliances? Okay, so going to war with China is not an impossible task either right now. Especially if I got rid of some of those armies. I'm in control of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in control of 5. You're in control of 11. Let's do one war at a time. Expect to know, but the truth is, if you don't ask, it's always no. Absolutely. Absolutely. You are surveying. You are resupplying. Interesting that they didn't blow up this ship. It's just sitting on Europa. One of my old explorers. Yeah, that's fine. We can just wait out there. Difference between 100% and 98%. Yeah. Making a prequel. Oh, that is exciting. Yeah, I watched a bit of gameplay of, I guess, the first one. And it did look just excellent. This guy's still transferring. You're going after number 2, 16th of April. You're not going to be down that survey till the 4th. Man, I hate how the aliens have like 900 Delta V. You know what? Maybe he's just coming to chat. Maybe he isn't coming to blow up that ship.
Lending my expertise.
A Neke parking lot. Survey complete the 28th of May. Is that even worth doing?
I'll
you know.
keep them safe.
Why not? Angola goes totally protectorate. Sorry, Angola has 4 control points. Really? 1.8 billion. Angola's been the target of a lot of wars. Nice. Surface defense on Wuhan. That's not good. Okay, Li is being investigated.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Laying the groundwork.
I'm getting spied on too much here.
When my mission is complete.
Laying the groundwork.
I'm getting spied on way too
We'll be
much
ready
here.
for new orders soon.
Don't let them find out.
Mission in progress.
We gonna have to fix this.
Prepping for mission.
Stop getting chased, please. Yeah, okay. '28th of May. So is this this is another one in Jupiter's orbit, is it? Yeah. All right. So what I'm learning here is that they just don't want me to be in Jupiter's orbit. Oof, that's a long time away. Is there something more close we could maybe do? That one's Saturn orbit. Okay, if I asked you to go here. Oh, that's interesting. I could just like wait for it to get closer. That's cool. I never really noticed this like intercept path before. That's still going to take quite a long time. Trailing Jupiter Trojan asteroid. Ah. "42 weeks. That's a long time. I'm going to have it show up just after... Oh, survey completion is in April. Oh, survey completion there is in like 3 days. You know what? I'm just going to try this again.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
I imagine they're going to fight me. Large wildfire in Novoborlisk. Yeah, we can help. We are occupying everything up in her. Hundo, 9989. Hundo. Probes. 4.9 fizzles. That's a good little orbit. But I guess without colony ships, like it's like we cannot take any of these spots, which is interesting. The more Delta V you have, the more you could burn for acceleration. Yeah. Interceptor fleet of frigates, 1 monitor with a flag module. Yeah, I'm gonna need some sort of like colony fleet, I think, that are just gonna have to be like fast moving trouble. Higby Station, you are ready for getting new stuff, but I don't have the metals for it. So that's all you can do. Faye, hello. Starting to build missile monitors in your game, you take 144 days. Yoush. Made a wife laugh last night. You found the right SWAS device for what you're looking for, and I talked to her about it, ordered it, sent it as a gift, stated that it was from her. Sometimes you got to buy yourself a gift from your partner. That's just how it goes, right? Hey, your English class, find a word that describes the year so far and its definition. Tumultuous would be the word I think I would use. Still don't understand the game a lot. It was lost during the tutorial. Yeah. Need to watch some Let's Plays. It is, the tutorial is still lacking a lot. But how is the game after release? Good. It has problems. Don't get me wrong. The UI is still bad. The lack of information, like a lot of times I'm looking for information and there's just like nowhere to find it. Some of it is deliberate, I think. You know, like mission control cap against alien hostilities. We don't know how that works exactly, but we know that it is part of the hostility meter. But, you know, we don't understand how aliens work, so it kind of makes sense that we don't know that. But then there's other stuff with, like, in regards to, like, why I can't confederate certain locations that's just not explained at all. Yeah, this one's okay, but not great. What I really want is a lot of automated mines. All right. All right. You can leave. Where are these asteroids around Jupiter that just don't show up here? That's what I want to know. I gotta go find somewhere to send this guy. Send him off there. Clearly one of these games that demands some serious learning. Yeah. Without a doubt.
By the numbers.
And it's not that it's bad. It's actually, I'm having quite a lot of fun with it. It's just that it is, like, missing some information that would be nice to have.
Don't ever make the mistake of thinking a problem is solved. Defeating any enemy is like plucking your eyebrows. For every hair you remove, 12 more will show up to the funeral.
Yeah, that's pretty
Commander
true.
Fiona Ayawade emailed to SIS regarding the withdrawal of US troops from Iraq.
Global Empire is like 250 control points, I think. Super Collider is, I'm pretty sure, the tier 3 Atom Smasher. Singleton viruses are increased assassination attempts. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with the life science tech at this point. Ooh, man, look at this. Servants are trying to beat me out for the mission to Saturn, and they are trying real hard to do it. They almost succeeded. Socrates, Protagoras. Oh, those are fusion reactors. Never mind. Probe arrives. It's okay. It's okay. It's deep space hydrogen. I failed to purge the protectorate. In Poland. They must have defended it. Yeah, they did. Boop, 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 boop. We're gonna just run away from those guys. 5th of May. Damn it. Yeah, it's becoming rather difficult.
The electric car guy can squabble over Mars all they like, but that's just selling humanity short. Trust me, we can do so much better. Director Khalid Al-Ashgar, during an appearance on late-night television.
So we have the mission to Saturn. Probes to Uranus, Neptune. Probes to the Kuiper Belt. So, like, part of me is like, do I want to go to the outer planets? do I even care what's out here if I can't send a fleet out to defend it? I feel like probably not. Yes, it's a must. Instant tech unlock. Mods to recommend. Yeah, I don't know any mods. It's versus it's, your English instructor. I mean, at this point, you never know what's just being written by ChatGPT as well. Jinth, hello. They are awesome. Some awesome stuff. You recommend a Z-Pinch, right? Even aliens need ages to get to the outer planets. Does the Z-Pinch unlock any other things for me? No, not really. Magnetic plasma confinement, nuclear fusion methodology, supercapacitors unlocks nothing. Just unlocks Z-Pinch microfusion drives. I don't really think I need that then. Probably send a colony ship. Well, the problem is that I can send explorations, but the aliens just blow up my ships and my new bases. They just zoom right out to wherever I'm going and just nuke my base. So, Acheron-shaped nuclear torpedoes, heavy pulsed propulsion, targeted biological warfare. Yeah, none of these really do anything much for me. So I guess I will just get Mission to the Outer Planets. Just gonna hog up a bunch of my tech, but yeah, that's it. Bye. Oh, this guy's got a space science lab. Resupplying 25th of May. Yeah, all right, I'll wait for you. I mean, he's not being bombed, so... this one's pretty bad. This one's pretty bad. Really just want a good base that I can send stuff from. Okay, this MERS colony is up running properly now. Central Asia and Malaysia.
Making things safe for our people.
Standing by for orders.
And Malaysia.
Securing our interests.
Where to?
I'm going to have you keep attacking alien assets because there's no reason for me not to do this. The aliens can't really fight back, and I'm getting to farm a lot of exotics off of them right now, so... Send a colony ship, build a base, build ships before the aliens arrive to attack you. Yeah, it's just that all my ships are really in use right now. We have a massive army coming to Mars, a massive army coming to Earth. And the Mercury fleet is still kind of getting built up, so... We'll get out there. We'll get out there eventually. Throw this one out there. If she needs ChatGPT to write an 8-word PowerPoint slide, it's worse, not better.
I will help them.
Offering support.
I don't disagree.
Protecting our interests.
It's the old
Securing
American
our
education
control.
system.
Defending the VIP.
You gotta get blown up. Can't trust him. You can escape? Yeah. But you can only do that once. Go after him again. Correction, you can only do that twice. Third time's the charm. What's the matter, buckaroo? Run out of gas? That'll teach him. Okay, okay. Okay, this guy is up and running now. I like when the fusion reactors come online. They're like, yeah, that's cool. You don't need to turn everything on individually. Like, we'll do it. We'll automatically do it for you. You are tracing my explorer fleets. Yeah. Guess I'm going to Saturn. Okay, Saturn has... We're not going to go directly to Saturn. There's a lot of aliens on Saturn, it turns out. But there's also some really good hydrogen bases. You know, I doubt they're just going to let me, like, explore that, but... Off you go, little buddy. Electrostatic Confinement Fusion Reactor 3. Costs a bunch of exotics. Choop, 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 choo. Automated fission platforms, automated solar platforms. No, we have automated fission outpost kits on our guys already. Let's grab the Solitas. Those will help our Mercury bases. That's an okay probe. You've arrived in Europa orbit. It's an okay probe. Guys all over the place. Can I suggest you a ship design that really helped me? Sure. Why not? We've been messing around with a bunch of different designs. Which are generally doing okay. But we only really just started hitting like the end of the tech, so. Protean fusion fusor drives.
The LZ is secure.
Decided to buy this game and then give it a try once you're done with your EU5 campaign. It's a good follow-up to EU5, honestly. Having recently also done a lot of EU5ing. Okay, 6 Atom Smashers just came online. We're now making 1/4 of an antimatter per month, which is outrageously large. Increases the maximum amount of resources you could spend on mission success chance. Ooh, that's really nice. That might actually let us take China back without a fight, which would be a bit of an ideal situation. It's a lot of territory to control manually. Okay, seek peace. Grant independence. July for you. September for you. Poland got hit with a crackdown.
Reporting in.
So
Terminating the opposition.
I'm gonna sweep in there and take it. Let's break this stuff down in Iraq.
Gear up.
I'm here.
Oh, I still have to go through Belarus to get to Russia. I am tempted to try this again in the Pan-Asian Combine. If we can put in more stuff, that's probably going to give us, you know, maybe 10% on crackdowns. And, you know, all we basically need is one good crackdown and we can get the rest, so. All right, let me try your build. Let me see what you're saying here. Always willing to look at something funny. Battle cruisers. So you're saying with 1 times 2-point UV arc lasers. On a battle cruiser? I don't think that's going to fit. Point UV arc lasers. The 2-point UV arc lasers plus a smaller 1 point. Well, that's just going to... That guy's going to take that, right? Oh, I see. 1 times the 2-point. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. And then you're saying an ion cannon and a phaser point defense for hull. I don't think we have ion cannons. I can do a E-beam battery, but that's about it. Targeting computer 3, LGM 3. LGM? ECM? Small lithium heatsink. I'm just curious to see what this guy looks like. Advanced laser engines. Have it all on Guardian mode. You see, I'm not playing in English. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Computer, small lithium heatsink. Advanced laser engines. So I guess I would also probably put something like a repair bay in there as well. Dusty Brads. Inertia confinement with a Borine Nova. Just out of curiosity. 0 combat strength. I love when it does that. Dedicated point defense tips. How are they looking? Yeah, we do. Yeah. Just point defense if you don't have ion cannons. Not worth the small particle weapons. Oh, so we're basically just saying like double point defense, double lasers. Oh, with 2 laser engines. I see, instead of a repair bay. Yeah, I could definitely see this working as pretty effectively. Right? That is actually a pretty solid ship. I'd give you that. I don't know what kind of damage it comes at us. Yeah, it's set as a troop carrier right now. We wouldn't do that. We'd probably put it, honestly, space superiority, medium. 239. 239. That's a lot better than I would have thought. Base class for your feats when you do the game on normal. Yeah, I mean, she ain't bad. Mixing damage dealing ships as force multipliers like missile dread ships. Seen this in more ground sci-fi, not now. Why is this the ideal ship shape? Just a long tube, basically? I think it's because everything is just basically a rocket, right? It's more or less. So, you had it as a defender. I think defender and defender's just like lower propellant. Yeah, for maneuverability. Oh, it's short and long. Okay. If I gave you that, what would you do indifferent? Put a heavy plasma cannon in a Poseidon torch and an electrostatic. Interesting. Interesting. Antimatter plasma for space superiority. Oh, they put a lot more armor on them than I would have done. Combat is 4.5 at 173 versus 440. Milligis. G's. Okay, so space superiority gives me a slightly better design with the antimatter. I like the look of this. I'd be willing to give this guy a shot. No batteries. Hey? I would have thought grabbing an extra battery over the advanced laser engine would make more sense. Because I feel like otherwise you're going to run out of capacity on these guys. Shot battery consumption 1.5. But I guess like if you have an antimatter core, do you really need batteries? You know, that's actually a good point. I haven't even thought about that. Probably not. Like you'd be producing enough electricity to get anything going, so. Big laser is good spec if you have it with a laser engine for a small ship, yeah. These things will definitely win you the game, yeah. The ship had a battery dedicated slot. Yeah, me too, me too. It's funny because it's like the shape is still there, but it's not actually on the ship anywhere. And actually, this guy is antimatter instead of alien, so this is even better for the old economy. Dude, I'll give this a shot. We'll call it the chat cruiser. Chatlaz battle cruiser. No way I would give that thing a shot. Dude, 260 on that is serious business. That is serious business. You guys got particle dreadnoughts coming out in a little bit. Mars is very busy. You guys are building troop carriers there. All right, we'll build them on at Earth. $81 days? That's it? Okay, yeah, that slaps. Those being built in 81 days is crazy. God, they don't even cost that much. Actually, they cost like quite a bit of volatiles, which is something that we haven't had to use in a long time, but battery doesn't matter unless they destroy the power plant. Okay, yeah. Unless you're running a full thrust in battle, you shouldn't need batteries. All right, good to know. Good to know. Well, I think with that design set up, maybe this is the perfect place for us to cut our first video today, and we'll have to see how it does in combat in the next one, because we got some big alien fleets coming up, so you'll have to stay tuned until next time.